Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. The drawbridges on Longboat Key continue to be a hot topic of conversation.
Some people on the island would like to see changes to the operating schedule of those bridges. ABC 7's Rick Adams explains why this is being talked about.
I'm here on the New Pass drawbridge heading onto Longboat Key. There's a lot of discussion on the island about having these drawbridges operate a little less frequently to help ease traffic congestion. Getting onto Longboat Key and off it can be a challenge, especially during season. Town officials are looking at different ways to improve traffic flow, and that includes the operation of the drawbridges at New Pass and Longboat Pass.
An opening of the bridge usually takes anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes of complete standstill.
One solution some residents believe could work is having a more consistent schedule as to when the drawbridge would open. This way, motorists and boaters know what to expect. Right now, a lot of the time, the drawbridges on Longboat Key open on demand from the boaters.
It would be better if it was on a schedule, so people that lived on the island, knew that it was going to be opening, let's say, on the hour, on the half hour, rather than on demand, because it does really throw a wrench into the backups in the traffic here.
Richard Lucas and his wife Patricia are boaters, so they understand both sides of this issue.
Probably easier if the bridge wasn't up at certain times, so then the boaters who also want to go out could try to adjust their day according to that when the schedule is.
Congressman Vern Buchanan recently told the Observer newspaper that he will do his part to try to improve traffic flow on the island. We're being told this drawbridge issue is one of the top priorities for the Chamber of Commerce. Longboat Key officials say this could be a lengthy process to have any changes done because it's the Coast Guard who controls the bridge opening schedule.
The town, again, supports anything that would improve our travel time in and out of the island.
Congressman Vern Buchanan, as well as the Longboat Key Chamber of Commerce, were not available to comment on the story. Reporting from Longboat Key, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Rick, thank you. 7 men are busted for soliciting prostitutes in Sarasota. Sarasota police say members of the Street Crimes Unit conducted an undercover operation along Tamiami Trail targeting men looking for prostitutes. The operation led to the arrest of 7 men on Tuesday. They're between the ages of 20 and 75 and come as far as Georgia. They are all charged with solicitation of prostitution. Also in Sarasota, detectives are asking for the public's help in identifying 2 suspects in a car that was used in a drive-by shooting. It happened on 28th Street around 5 p.m. on Wednesday. A teenage boy was shot twice and taken to Sarasota Memorial Hospital for treatment. The suspects were last seen heading north on US 301. Anyone with information should contact Crime Stoppers at 366-TIPS.
For the first time since taking office in 2011, Governor Rick Scott has picked a new Florida Supreme Court justice. Appeals Court Judge C. Allen Lawson will replace Justice James E.C. Perry. Lawson is Chief Judge of the 5th District Court of Appeal in Central Florida. He served on the Daytona Beach-based appellate court since 2006 and previously served as a circuit judge. Governor Scott says the judges have power, but the group works as a team.
We all took civics class. I don't get to pass laws. I get to either sign or not sign bills, but I don't get to pass them. The judges should not be passing laws on their own. They should not be creating law. They get to interpret the law, enforce the law, but they should not be creating new law.
Governor Scott said he will appoint replacements for 3 more justices in this liberal majority bloc on the final day of his term as governor.
Well, the weekend is here for many people.
Yep.
Let's get a check on our weather tonight with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob?
Yes, a great night tonight. It is a great day, too. Really, temperatures started off where they're supposed to be into the mid-50s and then quickly warmed, though, above average. You can see just a few fair weather cumulus clouds coming in from the east, looking off at the Lakewood Ranch webcam from the downtown area of Lakewood Ranch, the town there, town center, toward Legacy Golf Course. I think it's like the 12th or 13th hole right there. Beautiful weather this evening. Satellite and radar imagery, not showing any rain around here. A few showers offshore of Daytona Beach and nothing going on here as far as rain. Now, there is a possibility of getting some patchy fog forming late tonight as a result of the higher dew point temperatures coming back now. And they are. Temperatures currently in the 50s, 60s, and 70s at this hour. 78 now in Miami, 69 in Orlando, and temperatures around town. Braden, you're at 68. Cortez a bit cooler. Northport 73, and Venice at 74. We'll have more on our forecast for the weekend coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Overseas now, in the dire situation in Syria. The evacuation of thousands of civilians fleeing suddenly halted after gunfire erupted. ABC's Alex Marquardt, who was just in Syria, has the latest as he reports from Beirut.
Overnight, it looked like everything was on track. The evacuations from eastern Aleppo on schedule and running smoothly. But then it ground to a halt. The Syrian government announcing it was suspending evacuations of fighters and civilians from East Aleppo, accusing rebels of violating the agreement, of firing on convoys, and not letting the wounded out from other rebel-besieged towns. Starting Thursday, around 8,000 fighters and residents had been bussed in 6 convoys from the last rebel enclave of Aleppo, west into rebel-held territory. There were the elderly who couldn't walk, and the young wounded in wheelchairs. An emotional departure for many who didn't know if they'd see their homes again. Aleppo is our mother, this young man said. God willing, we'll come back. Among those trying to get out, these 47 orphans who posted a video clip begging for help. We hope to live, eat, and drink like other children, the young girl says. Please save us and save our lives. 3 months ago, as fighting raged around the orphanage, we watched them play and sing underground. Today, we're told they're still waiting for their escape. Russia, which helped broker this deal, has said the evacuations have ended, but there is hope that they can be resumed. This is a complex deal, and if the rebels elsewhere in Syria allow the wounded out of 2 towns that they've besieged, there's a chance that the Syrian regime will allow out those who are still stuck in eastern Aleppo. Alex Marquardt, ABC News, Beirut.
During President Obama's final news conference of the year today, he took a moment to talk about the civil war in Syria. In his remarks, the president accused Moscow, Tehran, and the Syrian regime for killing Aleppo civilians.
For years, we've worked to stop the civil war in Syria and alleviate human suffering. It has been one of the hardest issues that I've faced as president. The world, as we speak, is united in horror at the savage assault by the Syrian regime and its Russian and Iranian allies on the city of Aleppo. Seen a deliberate strategy of
During the conference, President Obama also discussed Hillary Clinton's unfair treatment during the election and President-elect Trump's acceptance of the president's suggestions and advice. Still to come in your Suncoast News, an unsanitary scene at a vacant lot in Bradenton. A bunch of soiled toilet paper ended up on the lot, posing a health risk to nearby residents.
And a museum in Cortez is one step closer to building a school to help preserve the culture of Florida's fishing villages.
Sarasota Jungle Gardens invites your family to the Holiday Light Spectacular select nights in December. Come enjoy dazzling light displays, live entertainment, and pictures with Santa. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Don't miss the 19th annual Thunder by the Bay Motorcycle Festival, January 5th through the 8th, to benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. This year's festival welcomes special guest Blue Oyster Cult to the premier sports campus at Lakewood Ranch on January 8th at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Festival events include a sporting clay tournament, kickoff party, welcome Thunder event, Cruise for Cash charity motorcycle ride, and a 2-day Rockin' and Ridin' at the Ranch festival featuring vendors, live music, a Taste of Thunder area, and more. VIP tickets are available. For tickets and info, visit thunderbythebay.org.
Kick off the season and find a unique holiday gift at the St. Petersburg Holiday of the Arts. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 3rd annual St. Petersburg Holiday of the Arts. Saturday and Sunday, December 17 and 18th at South Straw Park in St. Petersburg. Bring your sense of discovery and appreciation of the beautiful at the St. Pete Holiday of the Arts. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Don't miss Sarasota Jungle Gardens Holiday Light Spectacular. Select nights in December. There's joyous music, roasting marshmallows, and festive family activities. Tickets and information available at the door or online at SarasotaJungleGardens.com.
Merry Christmas.
City officials and residents of a Bradenton neighborhood are puzzled about a foul issue on a vacant city lot right off of Manatee Avenue East.
Residents say someone is continually dumping soiled toilet paper on the property. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo has more on this disturbing story. Dwayne?
Well, that's right, Scott. One resident says he immediately took action and cleaned it up, and on numerous occasions, after some of the toilet paper blew into his yard. This is YouTube video shot by neighborhood resident John Lundeen, living right across the street. He says since he's moved into the area about a month ago, someone is showing up every 3 to 4 days and purposely littering the property with large quantities of toilet paper soiled with human waste. The city responded to Lundeen's complaint last week and spent 4 days cleaning out the lot. But the person returned only days later to litter the lot with 2 large boxes of soiled paper spread all over the middle of the lot. Residents say they're just tired of the smell and it has to stop.
I think it's like planned out and it's malicious and it's criminal. I don't know what their agenda is. I mean, I could just speculate on a million different things, but I just find it's not your normal type of littering.
Coming up tonight at 11, we speak to a county official on what they plan on doing to remedy this problem. Back to you.
Thank you, Dwayne. I can say that never seen anything like that before.
No. Hope they can fix it.
Hope they
find
fix
the person
it.
responsible.
Right.
We'll be right back with your forecast. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School, serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
A poodle butter dish. I'll use this. A chicken purse. It's so artsy. You're really good at giving gifts.
This holiday, give the perfect gift.
Perfect.
Flowers, always the perfect gift. Beneva Flowers and Gifts, exceeding your expectations.
Hey, I'm really glad that you're taking a few moments to check out this video about the ministry of First Sarasota, Downtown Baptist Church. I'm William Hill, lead pastor here at First Sarasota. For the last 15 years, it's been my privilege to share in the life of this faith community, a community that centers itself around faith, friends, and family. Indeed, it is a ministry that's been in existence right here in this wonderful city for over a century.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury. Winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Well, today we had a chance to wear our sweaters for the holiday season. Christmas sweaters, ugly sweater party, and even Hanukkah was represented there by our director, Dave, to the right. Next to the Christmas tree, you see the one in the middle, that's a sweater for two. That's our photographer there, Sammy, and Erica, the producer. That looks pretty original right there. That was the party we had today, and it was catered by Der Dutchman. Mary and Jan wanted me to snap a picture, wanted to snap a picture with me, and I had my ugly sweater on there, pastel. That was quite nice. Appreciate that. And these guys sending their photo in for the holidays and Christmas, and Roy's West Side Barber and Beauty Shop. Right there, you have Roy on the left. He's a big figurehead there in Bradenton, and also Tina, who styles and fashions hair there, and Ryan. Ryan, thanks a lot for all those photos sent in. And this was sunset tonight. Isn't it nice? Jay Riley getting a picture of that siesta sunset. KCK webcam showing lots of fair skies today. No fog to deal with, but a different story tomorrow as the humidity starting to come back up. We have an east wind a little bit, so a little bit tomorrow, more so I think on Sunday morning. Beats what's going on across most of the U.S. The Arctic blast continues, and now, add insult to injury, there's more snow and winter storm warning, so it's just not the cold now. It's the heavy snowfall that can be expected over the northern plains. More on that in a bit, but for us this evening, temperatures staying at the 66-degree mark at 11 o'clock. I have to show those cold places every once in a while to get a sense of where we are here. You know, you don't really know what's going on over the rest of the U.S. when you got temperatures here pretty warm. 68 degrees, clear skies right now, and the dew point is at 62. The pressure way up there, 30-15, and notice that dew point temperature is at 62. Yesterday at this time was at 58, so that number is rising. That we keep an eye on that for fog. 79, the high today. This morning's low was nice. It was right at the average at 54, something we haven't been able to say all fall long. Temperatures have been above average as of late. Today, no rainfall to report. Really not anticipating much over the weekend. We may see a few brief showers come late Sunday, but all in all, temperatures in the 60s and 70s across the state. Right now, 68 in Bradenton, 72 in Wauchula, and in Punta Gorda, 1 degree warmer now in Northport and Venice. You're at 74. Well, tonight, the wind and fog forecast is calling for winds to switch around more to an east-southeasterly direction. That will allow for some fog to form, but as long as the winds are at 5 to 10, it's not going to be much. It will be patchy at best as we move through time. We'll get a look at these temperatures. Right now, -6 in Minot, -2 in Billings, and now into the teens in Toronto, Boston, Cleveland, Chicago here. Someone wanted me to mention Toledo. They're at 17 degrees right now. And you factor in the wind chill factor, it feels like -24 and 5 degrees, single digits in Chicago and Cleveland, and 8 in Boston. A little early to be getting this cold blast. That may mean more folks visiting Florida during the winter months. And there's those winter storm warnings in effect covering much of Wisconsin, stretching all the way down into New Mexico. For boaters tomorrow, patchy fog. Otherwise, south winds at 10 knots. Not bad. Seas running right around 2 feet. And a light chop in the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now at 70 degrees. And tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay, 11:41 for a high tide. And then a low tide at 8:18. The forecast tonight, fog late. Mostly fair otherwise, 62. And for tomorrow, morning fog, then 82, mostly sunny and warm, 82 degrees, pretty warm for this time of year. In fact, it stays above average right through Friday of next week. We'll keep a slight chance for showers in Sunday through Friday of next week. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. The Florida Maritime Museum in Cortez now has some additional money to create a folk school. The museum will receive a match from the Patterson Foundation to jumpstart its efforts to create an earned income plan for the facility. It's focused on strengthening its mission to create a folk school, which will offer heritage skills classes and ways to preserve the culture of the Florida fishing villages.
Folk school is a school for life, which means that we'll be teaching traditional skills like canning and soap making and net mending and fish filleting and all of these skills that were really necessary before the convenience of supermarkets and big box retail stores.
The Earned Income Plan was developed to create long-term models with local nonprofits. The Florida Maritime Museum is one of 5 nonprofits taking part in this 18-month planning process.
Ringling College of Art and Design has reached the halfway point in construction of its new state-of-the-art soundstage. The $7 million complex will include 2 sound stages and a post-production building. Ringling College officials say the complex will help take the school and the community to the next level.
One of the big goals of this entire complex is to actually turn this community into being a destination place for film. But that's going to allow for then people to be able to create businesses really close to the soundstage.
Soundstage complex is expected to open in June of 2017. Officials say that they already have projects lined up for the opening. This is a very exciting development. Could bring some big things here.
See what will come out of it.
Right.
See maybe some big stars who may come here to do some
We sure
projects.
hope so, yeah.
We'll be right back.
This month, Made in America is back. 200 reports and counting. He asks, he listens. When American jobs are on the line, he's right there. Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called 3-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dotoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see. How nice a day.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding. Get a quality-built Bassett Queen Sleeper with your choice of inner spring, gel, or Air Dream mattress, starting at only $9.99. Come in today, and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding in Port Charlotte. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Today is opening day for Selby Gardens' popular light display in bloom, returning for its 13th year with nearly 1 million lights to awe and inspire. Guests can stroll through the magical gardens filled with beautifully lit flowers, butterflies, dragonflies, and more, along with a tropical paradise that includes miniature garden trains, Santa, and his elves. So lights in bloom, check it out if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
Starts today, goes through next week, I tell you. And also tomorrow night, luminaries at DeSoto Memorial in Bradenton.
That's really pretty
always a big thing, too,
yeah.
so I'll be checking that out. There's so many things to do here. It's amazing.
It is. You could never be bored.
Yeah, get rid of the cold snow up there. You know, we don't need that. Just
Right.
nice lights and everything else.
Get out and enjoy it.
And
That's
short
right.
sleeves.
That's
Yeah, that's the best part, right?
Thanks for joining us. Have a good weekend. World News Tonight is next.
See you tonight at 11.
This is an ABC7 editorial with Steve Sabato.
A very important civil liberty case is headed to the state Supreme Court. It has to do with the Florida Mental Health Act and whether judges responsible for competency hearings can preside via teleconference rather than in person. The controversy was prompted by Lee County Court Judge H. Andrew Sweat, who announced via email, without warning or explanation, that he would no longer be attending hearings. By way of background, the Florida Mental Health Act, usually referred to as the Baker Act, was named after Maxine Baker, a former state rep from Miami who sponsored the bill, which became law in 1972. It is intended to protect the rights of mentally ill persons who lack the capacity to make well-reasoned decisions concerning their mental health treatment. If you are Baker Acted without consent, you lose your right to make decisions about your own life. Pretty serious stuff. Among other basic civil rights, the Baker Act is intended to protect competent people from being locked up by greedy relatives or unscrupulous lawyers. Fortunately, the State Public Defender's Office is fighting on behalf of the little guy against the indignity of judges who can't be bothered to show up in court. Not only should the state Supreme Court rule in favor of their petition, we also need new judicial administrative rules that specifically require judges to preside over Baker Act cases in person, not on TV. New technology should not be used to circumvent the rights Maxine Baker fought to achieve over 40 years ago when she so eloquently stated, "In the name of mental health, we deprive them of their most precious possession, liberty." Shame on you, Judge Sweat. Your decision demeans the dignity of your position. Let's hope the state Supreme Court makes sure this cannot happen again. I'm Steve Sabato, and we'd like to hear from you.
The opinions expressed in this editorial do not necessarily reflect those of ABC7's owners or management. If you would like to comment, go to our website, www.mysuncoast.com.
Holiday scratch-offs are here, and oh, they make great surprises. Imagine the joy they will bring. With over $126 million in prizes, use them for a wreath or a place card for your feast. Attach them, scratch them, and let the magic happen. Holiday scratch-offs. The Florida Lottery has them. Just imagine.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
The official salon of ABC7. Cutting Loose Salon.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
A poodle butter dish. I'll use this. A chicken purse. It's so artsy. You're really good at giving gifts.
This holiday, give the perfect gift.
Perfect.
Flowers, always the perfect gift. Beniva Flowers and Gifts, exceeding your expectations.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.